Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. As you can see here, there's a Cricket box, and in the title of this video, this is the Idol 4. So after getting the Idol 4S, I was impressed, and I was like, before getting the Idol 4S, I was talking to Jay Johnson on Twitter, and I was talking, hey man, I really want to get this phone. And he was telling, we was talking about it, it's real quick, and turns out, I was upset that it was on Twitter. And I was like, wow, I got to get this phone if I can. So luckily, I waited. I was going to jump out there and grab it for the 200, but I waited, man. And Cricket actually had a sale. And so I was able to grab this for $100. So that's a good deal I grabbed there. So I'll power this on and pop my SIM card in there. Here's what's in the box. Here's the phone itself. And here's the same setup, VR setup that's on the other phone, man. Looks like this is pretty much the same VR. No tempered glass in here, but I got the charger and everything in here. Yeah, charger and stuff in here. And let's see what's on this side. Yep, no headphones in this one. Oh man, y'all tripping, man. I wanted some more headphones. That's all right, I got some. But there's the VR headset. So I'll get this powered on. And got the boom key here. Same as the OG version of this, I guess you should say. I'll put them side by side here in a second. But you got the boom key in the same spot. You got looks like a SIM slot here, I think it is. Yeah, SIM slot's down here. You got volume rocker up top. You got microphone, headphone jack, power button, USB, I was going to say Type C, USB. And then you've got a microphone down there. And you got the camera back here. Let's peel this off right here. I kind of like this matte looking thing on the back, the way it looks. Wish I can just take off the IMEI section, but it doesn't look like I can. Yeah, no. Got to peel it off. It's got that big ugly Cricket logo down there. But I guess that's just a part of the game. Can't have it all my way. Can't have it all my way. But let's get it powered on here. I know that the power button is up there, but here it is next to the, we got a little Cricket song that pops up. Here it is next to the Idol 4S. They pretty much look the same, This is a deeper black, looks like. Let me get my rag here. Microfiber cloth. Yeah, the Cricket one seems like it has a deeper black. Definitely not a fan of the Cricket one does have a deeper black. That's actually pretty hot. Not a fan of this glossy back. So I got a lot of stuff coming for this one too. You can see the camera is positioned in a different spot. It's in the center here because it's got the fingerprint reader. And so you just have Idol down here and Alcatel up there. Then you got Idol, Alcatel, and then Cricket down there. And that's the startup screen. Really wish they would have put a tempered glass or something in this one. Pretty much the same phone. You just get a 5.2 inches. You still got those beautiful speakers on the top and bottom. Let me put my SIM card in here. I'm gonna this one has a smaller battery. It has a 17 processor, a little different, but it has a 1080p display. It still should perform well though. I mean, I've got some phones that are 1080p with 617 processors, and they're good. So this one is unlocked, and this one's running on T-Mobile right now. But I've already got it unlocked for this one, and I'll talk about that in another video. But this is running on Cricket. It'll be LTE. I'll test out their service for a while. Again, I waited because I was looking for the best deal. I didn't want to pay $200 for this because I didn't really care about this VR that much. But I waited, and I was able to get it for $100. So I don't know if that sale is still going on, but you want to check Cricket's website. This is a super lightweight phone. This one is lightweight too, but then when you get them side by side, man, this is like really lightweight. So, I'll go ahead and get this set up, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I got it all set up here. Was going through the motions of setting up. It's downloading applications, doing a restore. It's a little laggy at the beginning here, but it's restoring applications for me. But other than that, guys, I want to look at and show you what the bloatware is on here. Because there is some from Cricket, and I'm going to be definitely looking to disable this. It's doing a little restore here. Let me see if it's got a lot of applications going here. Yeah, it's doing a restore. Nonetheless, though, here it is. Once again, this is a 1080p display, but this is a vibrant display. Alcatel has done a great job this time around with the display on the idle products. So when you first get this out of the box, aside from my applications, I see Asphalt 0 on there. Looks like it should be just some kind of asphalt racing game, which I probably won't really play. Then you've got Clean Master. You've got Cricket Rewards, Cookie Jam, Deezer, Empire, all these things, Go Security. This is all bloatware that comes pre-installed on this phone. Then you've got My Cricket. Then you've got, looks like P-Safe Total. It does have a radio, so that's a good thing. Smart Suit, Visual Voicemail, and this Teaser Live Casting, Swift Keyboard. It looks like that's it, and you've got this WPS Office. Those are definitely some things that I did not, that are not coming from me to be downloaded. It'll go ahead and pick up on my downloads here in a second probably, but the bloatware is real on these devices. And well, this Cricket one, that is, the bloatware is there. But I'm wondering if I can disable some of these things or take them off. So let's go ahead and try this one here. Let's uninstall. Yes, I can uninstall Cookie Jam because I don't want it, don't need it, won't play it. It'll do this install. So at least you can uninstall some things. So the differences between these two phones are it's a lot different. So you've got a 5.5-inch Quad HD display on one. You've got a 1080p 5.2-inch display on the other. They're both very slippery. You've got, let me see, they're both running Android 6.0.1. One has a 652, the other one has a 617, so that's different. And that uninstall is taking a long time probably, guys, because it's updating. This is the first boot. This one has the Snapdragon 510, and this one has, this has the Adreno 510, this one has the 405. 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs on board, 3 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs on board looks like. Or this might have the 2 gigs of RAM, I'm not sure, I'll have to double check. Let me see if I can find it on the box, what model this one is. This is the 55U. I don't know, so it's 2 or 3, I'll double check later. But it does have 16 gigs on board. And let me see, actually I can probably go into the settings now and find out what it has. Go to about. Pretty snappy. It is running June. I don't want to show phone number and stuff. Let's see here. Well, I'll make sure I check it out. But it's pretty snappy though. So 8 megapixel on the front of both of these. This actually has a 13 and this has a 16 on the back. They both have the stereo sound. All the stereo stuff is the same. They both have dual band Wi-Fi, which is good. This one weighs a lot less. They both have the fast charging. This one has a 2610 and this one has a 3000. So I'm really curious how the battery will be on here. It should have really good battery life. But going back up to the weight, 135 versus 149 grams. So, I mean, this is just a smaller version of Baby Brother, if you will, of the same phone. And that's what I was looking for. I wanted to, after trying the Idol 4S, I was actually pretty, even before trying the 4S, I was actually, like I said before, I was talking to Jay online about the Idol 4, and I was like, man, I really want to get that. I just didn't like Cricket's unlock policy, because I'm not going to stay with Cricket. I'm going to unlock it and use it on T-Mobile. I have every intentions on doing that, so, you know, I'm upfront about that. I'll, you know, just pay for the first month, and then I got the $100, got the phone for $100. Yeah, this is actually going to be pretty nice to experience the difference in both, the difference in performance, the difference in every kind of way. I mean, This phone should do pretty well overall. It is fresh out of the box, so let's accept. Let's get my downloads going. Start downloading, buddy. Let's see where it's at. Yeah, there we go. So it's got everything going. All right, so this is the Idol 4, and this is the Idol 4S. I think this screen is beautiful, man. I think that both of the screens are really, really nice. Let's see what's going on. Update Google services. Update. That's why it's doing that. But other than that, man, this is pretty much the same phone. Let's get into the video real quick. So I want to check these speakers out. I can see a little bit of difference already. The 617, it just depends on which phone it is, I think, because I've seen the 617 run flawlessly in something like the Idol 3. The 617 was just, no, they had the 615, I mean. The Idol 3 was a good phone, but it just had so much lag, and I was so disappointed in it. But the Idol 4 has the 617, so I'm hoping, and I'm glad that they gave this an upgrade to 5.2 inches. This is very doable for anyone. This actually looks really good. I definitely have to throw this in a case. I'll test this camera out and, you know, check it out. But I'm really happy that they put a 5.2 inch display on here. And they didn't make it too much smaller. It's pretty much almost the same size, man. I mean, these are almost the same size phone, and I get a different. You get like a matte gray on this one, or space gray, and on this one you get a silver outline, which is really super cool with the actual black front and back, and I think that's really nice. I really want to hear these speakers though, because these are really loud speakers, so I need to hear these. I want to see what they sound like, and waiting on that update. Come on, buddy, update the Google Play services. I want these people to hear the new speakers on here. It is a little bit slower than the this phone right here, but you know, this is, again, it's first boot, so we'll see. I'm going to disable a whole bunch of this Cricket stuff on here because I won't use it. I'm going to uninstall. Let's go to the memory real quick. I'm going to uninstall a lot of stuff. Storage. Yeah, this one has 16 gigs built in, so we're going to have to get rid of some stuff. Here's the boom key in full effect. Yes, the boom key has boom effects, animations for different boom key. Yeah, it's going to be good. So I'm really curious to see. Oh, here's the memory right here. Duh. Jay Will, what you? Yo, okay, this has 2 gigs of RAM. 2 gigs of RAM. Sorry for slipping, guys. So many phones, it's hard to keep up with what's what. So this has 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs on board. This has 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs on board. So yeah. I want to see if that wallpaper is on this phone too. Okay, so yes, the Google services are updated. So let's go into video here. Let's go into my videos. Wrong one. Let's see here. Select the right account, guys. There we go. All right, let's go into my videos. Let's go down to that one test. OnePlus 3 versus Axon DAC.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay Will. So a lot of people have asked me about the DAC on both of these phones and which one.
Let's see here.
I'll play the same music on both, and
definitely a little distorted, muffled.
So, the OnePlus 3...
I pressed the boom key and then boom appeared at the top.
But I didn't have
but this is definitely a lot lower than this phone, I can tell you that. Having them both here, this phone is a lot lower, and the sound quality is really different. Yeah, it's definitely lower in quality. So, let me see. I'm going to check the specs again on here to see if there's any really difference in there, because it tells you what it has as far as speaker quality goes, and it should have the 3-watt. Yeah, hi-fi audio. It says it's actually the same, so kind of curious on there. I have to really play around with that some more. Nonetheless, though, it's still front-firing speakers. So, you know, you got the little swivel thing where you can turn it upside down. You got to turn it on in the features. But let me go in here and see. Go to display, I think it is, or gestures or something. Here we go. Reversible. There you go. You can do swirl. I didn't really just talk about this too much because, you know, this is an idle, so I know you guys already... yeah, this is what I want to get right here. I saw this in the other phone. I want to get this matrix flip cover. So I saw that in this phone's settings, and I was like, oh, snap. But yeah, maybe I'll demo the VR. I don't know. So let's change the font to where I can see it because I can barely see that. So yeah, man, this is going to be pretty nice. I'm pretty excited to have them both on hand, on deck. And I'll get you some results out. Again, don't mind the quick battery drain and all that and the stutter. Yes, I will pit the phone against the Z Max Pro because I know people are going to ask that. People have asked which one I would pick of these two, you know, so this one and the Z Max Pro. But this screen is really good. Wow, that screen is beautiful. Let's take a look at the wallpaper. And again, guys, don't mind the stutter and lag. It is the first boot. There's the wallpaper. There is my wallpaper. I really like that. Yes. Oh, man. This is a 1080p display, but my goodness, guys, this wallpaper is just... So, there it is. Part 2. Idle 4 and Idle 4S on deck. This screen is really gorgeous. I'll get some more hands-on time. Full review for this one should be coming next week or sometime. I don't know yet. Because I got a lot of phones on deck that I still have to review that you don't know about yet. But I'll see you guys in the next video. It's your man, Jay Will. The Idle 4 now on deck with the Idle 4S. This is the Cricket version. I'll have this on T-Mobile in a few days and you'll see. It's going to be good. See you in the next one. Oh, it's got a little pulsating light. Get out. This one has a small pulsating light right here. That little one right there is actually a pulsating light. This one has a huge pulsating light up front. I think I kind of like that, man. That. You see that? There's pulsates. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. All right, guys. See you in the next one.